this, I'm like kind of scared to try it. It's literally a sponge cake. This is for me, y'all. My voice went up, I got so excited. This is my time to shine. Hello there, my little treats. It's sponge cake. This is gonna be kind of an ASMR video because this is a hostel with very thin walls, and I don't really want them to peep that I'm one of those YouTubers, you know, one of those guys, because you know, I'm different. Not really. So I hope you guys don't mind this weird setup and this being kind of like a whispery video. So today I'm going to be trying out the Japanese version of 7-Eleven snacks, which I've been wanting to try for such a long time. So I'm really excited to share it with you guys. It's not a huge spread because I'm only one person, and I had sushi earlier that was really filling. So I hope that this is a decent amount for you guys to see kind of a taste of what Japanese 7-Eleven snacks are really like. I tried to choose things from every category or almost every category, and I tried to lean more for things that I have a higher chance of like actually liking, because I feel like if it's something that I already typically don't like, there's no point, because it's like kind of like not really fair for me to rate it. Also, if my eyes are looking in a weird place, it's because I'm using my iPhone in the front camera and I can't remember where I should be looking. I'm looking at the camera, but sometimes even when you look at the camera, it looks weird, if that makes sense. Also, my hair looks crazy. Okay, enough being self-conscious. Let's start. So I'm gonna start with this ice cream palette thing because I'm worried it's gonna start melting really soon. It's a light peach bar. Something that I'm noticing in Japan is that there's a lot of like English translated things, which is really nice. It's a lot more accessible than I was worried it would be, because I like, you know, like at the airport, there's gonna be English and stuff, but like, I don't know, like other random places, they'll have like English translations and I'd be like really surprised. But 7-Eleven does make sense because 7-Eleven is worldwide. But anyways, they have it written here that it's a light peach ice bar. Also, I didn't really show you guys, my bad. Here. There you go. Looks like. I'm gonna keep the wrapper at the bottom, but it's got a cute little gradient going on. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, this is really good. Oh my god, this is really good. No, this would go really well with. So I have a few alcoholic beverages here that I'm also gonna be tasting, and I think that they would go really well with this. It tastes like actual fruit, which I know is a low bar, but in America, it's so hard to find like anything with like that's like flavored with anything. It's very artificial, and I always like am mentally preparing for it to be super artificial. But this is like genuinely really good. It's like tastes like a peach, and the texture is very peachy too. And like nectar, like it tastes like I'm biting into nectar. I'm very surprised by this. I wasn't expecting to really like it because I don't normally like ice cream stuff that much, like this type of like palette, paleta, how do you say in English, these types of ice cream bars much. Maybe I'll try this so I can have it together. So I tried to look for a strong zero at 7-Eleven because I could have sworn that Japanese 7-Eleven sells strong zero. And strong zero is one of those things that is on my bucket list to try. But I guess 7-Elevens don't carry it. Or the 7-Elevens that I went to didn't. I went to 2 7-Elevens looking for it. They didn't have it. But what they did have was highball, which is another like really popular alcoholic beverage here in Japan. And this is peach flavored. Peach on peach. I can't see what the alcoholic content is in this. Oh no, it says 0.1%. So I think, I have a feeling that this might be one of the non-alcoholic beers. but I'll have to fact check this later. Cheers. Definitely has alcohol in it. There's people. It tastes stronger than I thought it would. These do go well together. And it just tastes like alcohol. Honestly, I feel like there's no like big highlight. It doesn't taste like peach a lot, but it does taste like a flavor. Honestly, I don't think I'd go back to getting this. It tastes a bit, like I'm already not really a sake person, which might be why. But it doesn't even really taste like sake to me. It just tastes kind of like very, very, very diluted nail polish remover that has a fragrance that's supposed to be peach but isn't quite peach with a little fizz, which I think is a little harsher than what it actually tastes like. That's the closest to what I can describe it as. I'm kind of sad that I didn't really like this, so I'm gonna try the next one over. I also got this clear cola drink. They're so good. I got this clear cola drink and made by Asahi. This very clearly says 5% alcohol. I think these are all like within like the same like genre of drinks that you can get, which is just like these seltzer drinks. I just really wanted to try strong zero, so these are like the next ones over. Grape. I think this is sour grapefruit. It just looks so refreshing, which is why I got it. But if it's, I saw it's grapefruit, but sour grapefruit, that means they're really committing to the sour part. But I'm gonna try this out. They committed. It's like good. It's seltzer. I think that's why I'm like meh about it. I'm like, it's seltzer, you know. But they do go well together. Like, I wouldn't want these any sweeter going with this because it's already sweet. And I'm just going through all of these, but like, I really want one that I'll like with this. So I'm gonna just try this one. And I guess I'll sip throughout the video. Let me actually show you guys. This one is, I think it's also peach flavor. It says nectar sour. I think it says nectar sour. I don't know, some alcohol things have like something sour, like that's what they call it, because they have like a bitter in it. I don't know. But this is 15%. That's really high. It's 15% alcohol. This is like super high. So definitely have to be careful with this one. But yeah, I'm really curious. Let's see. This is the best one. I'm sorry to say that it's like the last one. That's the best one, but it's the best one. So I guess I'm drinking these two for a bit. Okay, I finally finished that ice cream thing. It was really good. I know I'm going through these drinks really fast, but I particularly want to try this next because I don't want it to go bad. This is a strawberry banana smoothie that I got. And so basically, like, for those of you that like, this book keeps getting here, that don't necessarily know already, at the Japanese 7-Elevens, you can like get these like fruit cups that you like then like put in to a machine for it to make the smoothie when you're ready to have it. It's really freaking cool to watch and just like a cool concept in general because it just feels fresher and healthier to just have it made on the spot for you like that. And it must be so refreshing like in the summer because I know the summers get really hot here. So this is one of those things that like I always wanted to try because I see other people like have it in YouTube videos. So here's my chance. I'm looking for my straw though. Okay, I'm just gonna take off the lid. So yeah, this is the smoothie. I don't know, I felt like I had to show you the inside, but yeah. It's so refreshing. And it's not too sweet. I think they didn't put any sugar in it or anything. It's literally just like frozen fruit and banana, like frozen strawberry and banana. It's really freaking good. Oh, and they also put soy in it. It just said smoothie with soy, so I'm assuming by soy they mean like soy milk. I saw the machine add like a milk thing in there, so I think there's like soy milk in this. It's really good. I should say I felt really dehydrated before when I was buying this stuff, so I got like a crap ton of drinks compared to like my last food rating video. So I think that really reflected on what I got today. But I did drink a lot of water before filming this, so let's actually get to the food now. I'm thinking next I'm gonna try, honestly, I know I said stuff that I'm more likely to like is what I chose. This, I'm like kind of scared to try it. I feel like I won't actually really like this. Also, on top of the fact that like, I actually really wanted to try a strawberry or a grape one, which I think is the most popular ones probably, because that's always the ones I see people posting online. I never see this one, but like, I think a grape would be overwhelming because it's like firm and then like a burst, and I don't really like surprises. Even if I know it will burst, like just feeling it coming and then it happens, it's just not a fun time for me. But with strawberries, I think would be like a good combination with the cream and the bread, even though I don't really want them together. But this orange, it just sounds like a weird texture experience, but I digress. I did a terrible job opening this. There's definitely a better way to open this. This is what it looks like. I mean, like it's aesthetic. Like it's aesthetic, which is why I think a lot of people post it. But is it good? Does it taste good? I really want to like it. It's just a weird combo. I like each thing individually. The fluffy bread, the succulent orange, the light cream, but together it's just so weird. Okay, I'm done trying it. I think I'm gonna have to like deconstruct it later. Like, I feel like the only way I'd eat this is to take out the oranges, eat the oranges by themselves, and then like take the 2 slices of bread with the cream and eat that. I think it's a psychological, because it doesn't taste bad, but my brain is just like, what the hell's going on? Am I giving ratings? I'm gonna give this a C. This is a solid B plus. This is like a C. This is if we're gonna do highs, this is a low C, and this is a high C. This is just like, it's just censored, but this is like genuinely really good. The palette thing, I would say A tier. I don't know if I'd go S tier because I don't know how often I actually eat it, but like as far as palettes go, I'd say S tier. But in general, for a 7-Eleven, I'll just give it A. And that's everything I'm trying. Oh yeah, and then this, I'd give it an A. Low A, just because it's hard to like this is just really cool. Might as well try the sandwiches. I feel like I'm gonna like, coming from that one, it's gonna like cloud my judgment on this. I'm gonna try my hardest not to let it. This is, I got like 3 different ones so that you guys can see me rate each one, because a lot, like these come individually too, especially the egg one, but I wanted to be able to try like multiple different ones. So this is tuna salad, ham, lettuce, and then egg and sauce. I don't know what they mean by sauce. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do better this time. It has like a little tab thing. I like ripped the tab last time, which I think it was the start of my demise. Okay, off to a good start. Unfolding. It's like stuck on really hard. See, it's like hard. Okay, it's open like this. Here it is open. I keep expecting these sandwiches to smell so bad because whenever I buy a sandwich like this in the US, they always smell so fucking bad. And I always get a tummy ache after. It's like there's just something off, you know? There's something off. And with all the recalls lately, oh my god. All right, ignore the packaging mess here. I'm gonna start with the egg one. I low-key tried the egg one already earlier, but let's pretend it's my first time. By itself. This is my first time with it in this packaging, so maybe this one's different. I think it's good. Just rating the egg sandwich, not the whole thing. I have to say S tier. I'll finish this later. Don't want to run out of like camera battery. Also, I'm gonna get so full by the end of this. Okay, this is the tuna one. Oh, I didn't even talk about why it's S tier. It's just like, it doesn't smell bad, which I know is a low bar, but you know how many egg sandwiches smell so freaking bad? It doesn't smell bad. And then the yellow, I usually am very picky with egg yellow. The egg yellow is just like this perfect creamy texture. It's so, I mean, this is flavor. Oh my god, they make their tuna stuff with flavor. Okay, it has onion. I don't know everybody likes onion, but I sure do. That shit has flavor. Hold on. I was about to give this like a B, but that kick of flavor, that knocked it up to an A. And honestly, that's only because I'm not like a huge tuna sandwich person. But that said, when I am in the mood for a tuna sandwich, I'd be getting this. 1,000 for sure. A tier. All right. Last of the trio is this ham and cheese. This one I'm the least excited about, because like this yellow cheese looks very like American style cheese, and I don't like American cheese. And I know Japan has kind of a bad rap when it comes to cheese already, and then I don't know what's gonna happen with the ham, but let's see. I talked a lot of shit. That first crunch, and I knew it. It has the perfect lettuce texture. It has the type of lettuce texture that you always wish for in a sandwich, but you only get like 5% of the time. It's thin, it's not overbearing, and it's crisp. And then the ham is, everything's like a thin layer. The ham's a thin layer, the spread is a thin layer. So you're not gonna get overwhelmed by any one thing. Usually in the US, they go crazy with the protein. They put a shit ton of meat. So you might have to pick it out sometimes. So I really like this balance. It's like a light sandwich. It's like a nice light sandwich. And people just have this here. Oh, I need this in the US, please. Okay, as far as sandwiches go, this is a solid A. What should I try next? I'll try these chips next. I don't even really know what they are other than like potato chips with seaweed on them, but they look pretty good. So, let's give them a shot. Smell, it hit me. I don't like the way they smell. Y'all niggas farted. I don't like it. It's just not what I want out of a chip. I see what they're going for, and they have an audience for it. The audience just isn't me. It's a little bit sweet, which I wasn't expecting, nor did I want. It's like fishy. It's really like fishy and sweet, which I think a lot of crackers like that, Japanese crackers that like have that kind of flavor profile, which are good when I like am in the mood for them, but with these chips, that's not what I was like expecting. And I very rarely ever want that in a chip. Yeah, D tier. I was gonna say F, but like they're not that bad. It's just D tier. D tier because it's not my cup of tea. Let's check this donut out. Oh, I didn't even. This is just a maple donut. Maple donato. I tried to say to the guy in the Japanese way, maple donato. But that was like after we already like spoke in English because I didn't know what the fuck he was asking me. He was asking if I wanted a bag and I didn't know that. So I just felt kind of like an idiot. I could have, like after I just kind of like whimpered a maple donut after. I was like, I give up. Win some, you lose some. Oh fuck, this looks, look at that. Ah. This one I got at the hot station at the front where you check out. They have like a whole hot section with like meats and croquettes and stuff like that. This one looked the most like potentially appetizing to me. It's pretty good. It's like a not overbearing donut, but it is oily. But I do appreciate that it's not too sweet. Appreciate that a lot, actually. There's a lot of really sweet donuts in the US. I'll give us like a B. I think C would be too harsh because I do like it. I'm not neutral. I do actually like it. It's just I don't know if I would go for it very often if I were to like live around a Japanese 7-Eleven miraculously. It's good. I kind of want to try one of these. I'm gonna try this one here, which at first I thought was a soda, but I think it's actually a juice. I'm not sure what type of juice. Oh no, it's orange and mango. Wow, I can actually, I'm starting to pick up on it again. This is orange and mango juice. Let's see what's popping with this one. That ain't it. It's like, it's almost savory. If this was a sports drink, I'll fuck with it. But it's not. It's like almost salty. You know how like a sports drink is sometimes almost salty because they put all those electrolytes in it, which often includes sodium. That's what this tastes like. I almost wonder if that is what it is, but I highly doubt it. It says kirito, and then like, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. As a sports drink, I'd give this like an A, but as a juice, I give this like a D. There isn't anything that pops out. Try this onigiri next. I really love, I just realized I grabbed the wrong one. I thought I grabbed the pickled plum one, which is my favorite kind, but I accidentally got the spicy pollock roe. But I also like this type of flavor too, just not my number one. It's honestly a good thing that I didn't get it though, because I actually did have the pickled plum one earlier, so I would have been just like fully lying, acting as if this is my first time having it. It wouldn't have been. Pickled plum one, S tier, by the way, S tier. Let's see if this one lives up to it. Oop, it's like I did something wrong for sure. Oh, I didn't pull the tab. I was looking for the tab too, and I thought I grabbed it. My legs are starting to hurt. I'm trying to get to the flavor of the actual cod roe in there. It's good. It's refreshing. As an onigiri, it's S tier because it's so fresh. As the onigiri flavor, A tier because I'm sorry, I'm a pickled plum girl, and that pickled plum was crazy. I think I'm talking really loud now. What's interesting is they like make them into pastes, whereas in the places, at least in LA, that I've had it, and like New York too, it'll be like the actual stuff. It won't be blended. Yeah, they give you a good amount at the bottom. It has a nice like spice to it that isn't overbearing. No, it has a weird aftertaste. Now that I'm having more of it, I'm tasting it more. I give this a B. Really salty, but in a bitter way. Like bitter salt. And it's kind of like it hits hard. Almost like earwax, but that's kind of too harsh. Like earwax cousin. I don't know. I'd finish it. I'd eat it if it was handed to me, but I don't think I'd get it. I think I'm knocking it down to like a B or even a C now. I'm gonna sit a little weird because sitting like this for long periods of time is starting to get to me. I'm a floor girly until I'm forced to be stuck on the floor in a seated position. Anyways, after having that, I need something to wash it down. So I'm gonna try out this, which I should admit I did have this earlier, but I wanted to try it again for you guys so that you guys could see my opinion on this. And I'm sure me trying it again is probably a hint about how I feel about it, but this is Yuzu and lemon soda. This is it, y'all. This is it. It's perfect amount of perfect amount of fizz. It's like crisp, not too sweet. It's not the syrupy BS that you usually find in sodas in the US. It's light. It is sweet though. It isn't like this one where it practically tastes salty. It is sweet and it's light and refreshing. It's so good. I remember Rudy and I really liking this Yuzu drink that we found at Daiso in my last Daiso video. So I was like, let me try this Yuzu drink over here. Let's see what's popping with this one. And damn, this one is it. This is S tier right here. I've got about 4 more of these. I don't know what to try next, honestly. But yeah, let me try this one here. Let me try. So I really fuck with milk crepes. So I was like, I should try this. Yeah, it's a daburiku. Okay, I should stop trying to read this because my phone's gonna run out of storage space very soon. But yeah, this is a milk crepe. I want to see how this tastes. Let's see. I'm opening this kind of insane. All right. Sure enough, as soon as I said that, my storage ran out. But I'm back now. I also got a fork. Check that out. Let's see how this tastes. Oh, kind of screwed up putting it back on. It's pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm not in the mood to like eat like half of these. I think because of all the traveling, my stomach is kind of like. But like on a day when I am in the mood for a milk crepe, this is solid as hell. As I often say, this is not too sweet, which is a really big plus. I like it that it's creamy. And it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a basic milk crepe to kind of like satisfy that craving when you need it without spending too much money, because these can be really expensive. The crepe layers have a really nice bite to them. Like it has like a good, you know, like a bounce to it. It's pretty good. So I think I'd give it a solid B. Like, it's good. Moving on. I also got this chiffon cake, which, I don't know, it just looks like a fluffy cake. Like, check out that inside. It looks good as hell. Like, look at that. It's literally a sponge cake. This is for me, y'all. My voice went up. I got so excited. This is my time to shine. This is so fucking good. This is genuinely so good. S tier. You guys know like those milk buns that Rudy and I rated in our Daiso video that we really love? This beats them by a long shot. And I feel like whenever we have those, what I really wish I was having was this. And I know they have these sponge cake type cakes too in the US, but they ain't never like this. They be dry as hell. That's why I don't talk about them. That's why I don't talk about them. Let me get another piece actually. So good. That's why my username is sponge cake, by the way. I have a matcha latte here. I thought, let's see if it's actually good, you know? I love me a matcha latte, but let's be real. It's pre-made at 7-Eleven feels like a risk. That didn't happen. I'm supposed to do this. There's a flap. Maybe. Okay, so I pushed it through the little hole there. I made a hole and put the straw through it. It's probably not how you're supposed to do it, but whatever. It tastes kind of funny. Oh my god. To the point I'm like, is it expired? No, the expiration date is January 29th, 2025, which is a good while from now. It just tastes slightly off. Like it doesn't taste like awfully bad, but it tastes off. I don't know how to explain it. This is F tier. Like if this is how it always tastes like, absolute F tier. That's vile. I thought, you know, being in Japan, you know, having matcha on deck, you know, even the convenience stores would get it, you know. This is not it. Do not let your guard down, matcha. With these last two guys here, they're kind of a project. And I honestly should have had them do it for me there, and I don't know why I didn't. But this one here is a ramen, I think. Right, it's a ramen. I have to like actually prepare it. So I'm gonna see if this hostel place actually has anything to even do that. And then same thing with this. I think I just have to reheat this fried chicken. I feel like 7-Eleven fried chicken, like Japanese 7-Eleven fried chicken, is something that I've been curious about for a while. So I'm pretty excited to try these. I just have to see if I can actually heat them up, which is why I procrastinated and left these till the last minute. All right, so it's really hot, but I managed to microwave the fried chicken, which I hope you guys can see. I think it has like this radish thing in there too. Yeah, it's grated radish. I hope it was fine to heat up together. And it's basically like that and soy sauce and bonito broth in there, which I'm really curious how that'll work because we might make the fried chicken kind of soggy. We'll figure that out. I'm opening it down here because it's super hot. It low-key smells really good. Like really good. I'm gonna mix the radish around a little bit. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Let's just take a bite. Like holding this weird because it's so hot. wanted a little bite, but it was just like, no, you're gonna take me. Damn. It's all right. It's edible. I just got a more solid piece just now. The other one was like all skin. I don't think I'd get this. It's not inedible, but there's nothing that like stands out to make this a good chicken, a good fried chicken. The skin is soggy, which admittedly, it didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. It's still soggy. B, with all the flavor of like the bonito, it's soy sauce, etc. There's practically no flavor in there. It's pretty bland. The flavor that is there is pretty bitter. And the chicken itself isn't the kind of texture I like. I like a bit more of a bite with my chicken. Like, you know, I want substance. But this chicken is very like, it's kind of flimsy. So I don't know how I feel about this. I think I would give this like a D. I'll be honest, I don't think I can even give this a C. I'd give it a D. All right, I don't see anywhere that says that this, like how to friggin' make this, like if I should microwave it. That said, it's all in Japanese. There's not a single bit of English, so that might be part of it. But it does, like, I can hear the broth and stuff, so I think I can microwave it. All right, I heated it up in the microwave, and as I was heating it up, I realized that there's like a little tab here. So I think the tab means that there's 2 layers, so I probably put the ramen in the broth after, which is genius. Like right there. Yup, just what I was thinking. I'm gonna do this off camera so I don't make a mess. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad now that it's like actually heated up. You can see the broth. The broth is like pretty clear, as you can see. See how the noodles taste. I don't know how I feel about it. It also tastes kind of off to me. It might be me. It tastes fishy, which makes sense. I think me having had sushi earlier, everything's tasting fishy to me now. The pork is really good though. The pork is like genuinely good. It's like thin, but like in a good way. It's light and like chewy in a good way. I wasn't expecting that. That was gonna be dry and like rubber. Okay, I'm gonna stop eating this because it generally just tastes like fish to me. And I don't know why. The pork is definitely carrying. I would give it a low C or D, but I think because of the pork, I'd give it just a solid C. Not a B though. Like, I don't think I'd ever get this. And that was my Japanese 7-Eleven snacks trying video. I don't know what this was, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I love you guys. Until